If you're Pisces, stop scrolling. This reading is for you. Let's take a look what's happening for you till the end of January. If you're Pisces, comment below. And let's take a look. Also, please look out for scam accounts. I'll never follow you or message you. And please follow me on Instagram and Facebook, just in case we no longer have this platform after the 19th. Okay. Pisces, what is going on with you guys and where are we going? Okay, Spirit, please let us know what's happening for Pisces. Oh. Okay. Almost there, girls. Almost there. Let's be patient and let's see. All right. So Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Opa. Whoa. Oh, look at that. So Pisces. We're going to get to the bottom at the end. All right. So first of all, it does seem to me that it's a question of romance here, and it's a question of relationship. Okay. And it does seem like everybody's here is resolving some type of issues in the month of January, or all the signs that I've done so far, kind of like leaning towards the emotional rework and an emotional resolutions, because that's probably what you guys are sitting in your heads about, especially throughout the 2024, as that has been a rough year for all. Okay, so I do feel here that first of all, there's going to be a conversation coming in with someone you care about, okay? But I don't feel like that conversation is going to be an answer to your question, or it's going to lead you where you're supposed to be. I do think that this labyrinth is going to continue on for the next several weeks, and you pretty much more likely even going to be more confused of the situation that already has been happening between you and a person. Now, I do also want to put this, that this person can be anybody. When we talk about love, we talk about family, partnership, close friends, someone you care about, somebody you love, right? So it does not necessarily have to be a love as far as partnership. I do think that you're going to be opening up in this conversation way too much, so please hold your words. Allow this person to express what they need to say first before you say things that you later going to regret. I also do feel that, again, this is not going to be a resolution you are seeking, but that also tells me that you and a person are not learning a certain lesson between one another. It seems to me a very stubborn conversation. It seems to me that I'm going to insist on mine, you're going to insist on yours, and we just accomplish squat over here, okay? In order to accomplish something out of this conversation, one of you has to be open-minded, and it just feels that none of you are. So there is the thing is here that you and the person do care about one another, and you and the person here do have feelings towards one another. Again, no matter what relationship this is, you care about one another, but who's going to be more stubborn over here? Who's going to set the house on fire faster, if you may? And I feel like the emotions over here are going to be surging so high that you guys might even make a mistake of deeper damaging the relationship that they already are. So let's not do that. Let's kind of take a deep breath and step back. Both of you are very strong-headed. There is also might be involvement of somebody else in this uneasy conversation, or this conversation might be even start because of somebody else. But the fact is that you are almost feel like, you know, this is it, like there is no way out of it. And that is not necessarily true, because if the emotions, if we turn this into, okay, I love this person and I have to be open to the information, this is going to go a whole lot better. So it's just, again, two people being stubborn. This is a time of healing between you and a person as well. So please take this seriously. We are still in Neptune retrograde, and it always challenges the relationship. So the time of healing here is almost feels like this conversation just brings everything into more stallment. It just brings, or it could be as well that the person is bringing something up to, I cannot say maliciously because I don't see malice here, but bring something up that triggers your feelings, and then you bring something up that triggers person's feelings, and we're just going back and forth. There is like this huge resistance of healing and a huge resistance of understanding the lessons between one another, but we want the same thing. So how do we get to the same thing? Well, somebody's got to be smart over here. One of you's got to be smarter. Two wrongs don't make a right. Okay, so when this conversation already has happened, however it went, let me know. But if it has not yet, it is going to. So be wise here, girls. Be wise. Okay, number 6 is very important. There's a great importance over here. So that could be 6 days. That could be 6 as an hour. That could be in 6 hours. So the number 6 here is important. I do feel that again, being wiser in this conversation, things are going to shift in a better direction. I do feel though that this is a necessary conversation. Like this has to happen, right? And nothing happens in a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. But I feel it's a test of strength here and a test of feelings of how well do we block each other out, because quite honestly, it does feel that both of you have some type of emotional traumas, that it's a trigger. That could be a word that's a trigger, or whatever, the conversation that's a trigger, and we, instead of talking things through as to adults, we're shutting things down. So let's not do that, because this can be resolved here in a better aspect. I do also feel that the creative approach to the situation, and what is the creative approach, is when there's something different, and it's not about changing the subject. It's about not giving a person what's expected of you. So if the person expects you to react a certain way, well, don't react that way. If you always take it to the next level, don't take it to the next level. This has to be a very conscious and down to the earth conversation, because again, you two matter to one another, and we want this to come into peace and recognition. It's almost like the person wants you to see them and you want the person to see you, but we both blinded over here. So somebody's got to take the blinds off, take a deep breath, and start from scratch. Okay, so that's important here. I also do feel that a month of June here is very important as well. There's a part of reward system that will be rewarded to both of you if we are keeping this conversation on a level of intelligence and not on an emotional level. Okay, all right, what else do we need to know for Pisces? What else do we need to know for Pisces? I mean, literally, it's time to stop being stubborn. It is time to be open to a conversation. It definitely will require your strength here and self-confidence here in this subject or topic, or dealing with this person. It's almost like, and again, if you're dealing with your child, it's going to be like, oh my God, you're always pissing me off. Well, it cannot be out of place of a selfishness, this conversation. Okay, Pisces, this is important. This is important to fix. This is important for you to be wise in how you approaching this conversation with the person, or how the communication goes in this conversation, because this can go south very quickly and very fast. So let's not do that. Let's just leave it the way it is, and let's communicate. If you know that deep inside you can continue this conversation the way it is, just leave it for another day. Don't try to prove nobody guilty here, or don't take guilt upon yourself, because that's not an equal exchange. This understanding here, this information has to be equally exchanged. Now also, please look out for misinformation, being misinformed about something about this person, and then all hell breaks loose. Okay,